Debbie, are you documenting?
Absolutely. This is rare footage.
Thank you very much, and Happy New Year to all of you. I want it understood that all of us would rather be working on other things for Houston County, water needs, infrastructure needs, and other things, certainly at 10 o'clock at night. But I want you to also know that there is nothing that we do that is more important to us than jobs for our citizens and improving our economy. Over the past 2 years, we've worked long and hard to make Country Crossing a reality for the benefit of the citizens of Houston County and the Wiregrass. Tonight, several hundred people are happily employed at the facility. Just last week, Houston County was presented with a $1.7 million check that will help our budget. Charities are lining up to receive proceeds later in the year from the foundation. Our community is full of excitement related to the opening and future expansion of Country Crossing. Then today, even after being advised in writing by me on behalf of this commission that everything at Country Crossing is legal and has been certified as such, we got word that at 4 a.m. tomorrow morning, the governor's task force will conduct an illegal raid on Country Crossing. Rather than respond to my letter on behalf of the county, a constitutional governing body in the state of Alabama, Mr. Barber and the governor's office have decided to conduct a clandestine armed raid in the wee hours of the morning. We've tried repeatedly to avoid conflict with the governor's office and the task force, even going so far as to require compliance with a Supreme Court ruling that neither impacts us nor is final. The equipment we regulate was certified by the most prominent laboratory in the world as meeting the Supreme Court ruling. This raid in the morning is the first we've heard that anyone in the state government disagrees with the statements in the letter that we sent to Mr. Barber, or the first that we've heard that anyone in state government feels the equipment at Country Crossing is illegal. We continue to stand by our research, opinions, and certification that everything in Houston County relative to charitable bingo is legal. To that end, and upon hearing of the raid, we filed a declaratory judgment in the Circuit Court of Houston County this evening asking for a temporary restraining order and that Wednesday's illegal raid be halted. We've requested and are confident that a judge will act expeditiously to right this wrong. In order to preserve the right for this matter to be heard properly, we've asked Country Crossing to shut down the facility tonight and secure the equipment at midnight tonight. This is to preserve the machines so that they can be properly evaluated and we can prove our compliance with the law. I'm going to turn it over to Jay Walker for a couple of comments, and then we'll representing Country Crossing, and then we'll take some questions.
Thank you, Mark. On behalf of Country Crossings, I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. We look forward to presenting several more of those $1.7 million checks. Hopefully it's more. I do want to say that there are about 1,300 employees tonight who are going home who won't know if they have a job in the morning. Alabama having one of the highest unemployment rates in the country and the third fastest growing unemployment rate is not going to be a good thing for us. It's not going to be a good thing for the Wiregrass area. It's not going to be a good thing for Alabama. Now, while the governor is off on a taxpayer-funded trip to Pasadena, California, calling it economic development, we here are providing economic development. With not a dime of taxpayer money, we have built over $80 million worth of facilities and done construction work. In the morning, people were supposed to come to work. What I want to do I want to say this though. Tonight, the governor began his plan to eliminate private bingo facilities in the state of Alabama. This is not about being legal. It's not about being illegal. It's political. The law firm that represents the task force that will be here tonight also represent the Forest Creek Indians. The governor's son-in-law works for that law firm. I'm going to say it one more time. The governor's law firm, the law firm that represents the task force, also represent the Forest Creek Indians. His son-in-law works for that law firm. The law firm is Bradley Aran. This is as political as it gets. It's what people pick on the state of Alabama about being unethical, about doing things the wrong way. And we are here to fight as hard as we can not for us, not the developers, not for me, not for you, but for the people who have a job there, and the people who have fought so hard to make this happen. And we're here, Commissioner, as long as we need to be, and we're going to fight as hard as you do. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I do want to say it's our understanding that the raid tonight will begin, I believe, at 3 o'clock. They're going to be assembling in at the rest area at 2:31 and then attacking Country Crossing at 4 in the morning. Again, we have asked that the facility be shut down completely and everything secured in hopes that we can address this tomorrow. We are working to get a judge to sign an injunction, and we are more than willing to work through the system with the state. We don't see why such a clandestine raid as tonight is necessary. So, having said that, I do want to thank everybody that's here, Matt with the foundation and chamber, Taylor representing the city, our commissioners who have been so strong in all this, and all of you for coming out. I know this is last minute, and we just appreciate your time.
All right, is there a ruling from the judge imminent? Is there a judge actively working on this right at this moment?
The work to obtain a ruling is ongoing as we speak.
If somebody knocks on the door, you gonna answer down there?
Who are you asking that to?
Mr. Walker, I guess.
No doubt. We have nothing to hide. We have been above board and above reproach from the very beginning. We're going to stay that way. We haven't tried to hide anything, and we're going to let them in tonight.
Well, not only that, we understand a Houston County judge has issued a search warrant, so they won't have any option but to open.
Who was the judge that issued the search warrant?
I don't have information about that.
Has the governor tried, or the task force tried to come into Country Crossings and say, hey, let me meet with you, I want to look at the machines and examine the machines other than trying to do it discreetly?
I sent what I thought to be a very well-prepared letter to the task force a couple of weeks ago, I think, and stated our position explicitly. And I don't think there could be any misjudging how we felt from that letter. I hoped for a response that possibly we could sit down and work out some differences if there are some. I've heard nothing until today when we got word that this so-called raid was going to take place.
Can I say something, Ricky? This isn't about being legal or illegal. This is about shutting down private bingo facilities in Alabama. This is about taking 1,300 jobs and eliminating them tomorrow so that the Native American firms can expand. That's what it's about.
Of course, to us, it's about providing jobs to our citizens, and it is about being legal. We've said that from the start. From our perspective,
sure.
You know, we want everything to be legal and believe it is, and have believed that from the start. But it's about those people that are down there working, that are going home tonight and may not be able to sleep. You know, it's about those families they represent. It's about all the things they've done during the Christmas holidays, and they have bills to pay, and now they don't know if they've got a job in the morning. That's what it's about.
We all have to give that $1.7 million back.
I don't believe we will.
When did you know?
Well, we don't. I don't believe we will, because I think this is a temporary bump. You know, we're legal, and we're going to prove that. We believe we are, and hopefully we'll be, or they will be reopening soon.
When and how did you notify your employees about this last action by the governor?
We actually just notified them moments ago. It came out as a rumor early. I think, there's been rumors floating around for a week or so now. So you don't want to do anything too proactive, but it's imminent enough now that we notified our employees. And some don't know. Some are probably watching television right now learning it.
Did you get a reaction from the employees? Have you seen that yet?
I think you're going to see a reaction tomorrow. I invite everybody to come see it.